Welcome back to Unreal World Mackenzie. Jumping right into the action. This is where we are. I just come from collecting some cuts down here, and this popped up. And so I hightailed it in the dark through there. Then I camped somewhere, well, I just slept somewhere here. And then I've discovered the base. It doesn't have any cover around it. There's no forest well, no forest. So heathland, no heathland either. So as you can see, it's quite exposed, and I've got 5 NIRPs. One of them I've hit. I've done quite a bit of missing. Let's look at them. Fatigued. He's got a short bow. And he's got a round shield, so that's kind of not good. He's slightly fatigued. He's not a threat on his own. A little bit fatigued. Is that different than slightly? Oh, it is. Huh. Never noticed that before. Okay, so there's only one of them who's fatigued. And this is the one I've hit. I hit him twice. So yeah, Rance is over to the east at the tree line. I don't know. He might be too close. But we'll see how things progress. Okay, we're gaining on the one who can't walk. That's good. Okay, this one out front I can shoot. But taking off the spear takes a turn, then wielding the bow takes a turn, then wielding the arrow takes a turn. And then, so I think I'm going to back up just a little more. Oh, why don't I go forward instead? Oh my goodness. They're all lined up perfectly. Okay, let's look at them now. Okay, oh, I did it again. Okay, this camp seems to have 12 and not 6. I had better stop messing up. And I think I better take them away from where Rance is, because this is too many for me to handle before I get to him. So let's... He's due east, so I can just do this. I'll have to turn around once, I guess, or a couple times. But none of them are wielding bows at the moment, so that's not a big issue. Mm. I guess I can pull them in there. That's sort of more familiar territory. Problem is I haven't scouted it. I don't think I'm going to do that because it's not scouted. Hopefully we're not quite to rants. Let's look at this guy. Fatigued. If there wasn't that tree there, let's see if I can pull him down a bit. Okay, let's take a shot here. Who have we got and what have they got? Scimitar, hand axe, club. I think I hit one off screen. Look again. He's got a bow. He does not. Of course, if I kill one with a bow, someone else might take it, but I probably won't kill him outright. But this guy, this southernmost guy, is the biggest threat, I think. Uh-oh, he's got my fine arrow now. Don't like that. Can we take one more shot? Let's look at this guy here. We've got 4% fatigue. I don't think we take another shot right now. They're still not wielding their ranged, so they can switch between melee weapons all they want. I think the closest one does not have melee, or does not have ranged. Right, so he's really not, and he's fatigued. I don't know how he's keeping up with me, but I think I'll take another shot soon. Fatigued with a club. He's kind of the least threatening, but also the juiciest target. That's the guy I want to take down. He's fatigued now. And he's only slightly fatigued. In that sense, he's kind of a threat, but he's got the shield. I'm not going to shoot at him. Well, things are going pretty well, I would say. I'm a little concerned about the dog, but looks like we can turn them before they get to the dog. Okay, I got to step on him. Why don't I take another shot? Hit him in the hip. Back to 4% fatigue. I think that's... And there's 3 more right behind them, so... that's enough for now. There's a squirrel enjoying the action. And we'll just come right up to the edge of this black and then turn around to have a look. Okay. Well, that tells me that the dog is safe because he's at least 1 biome over. Because we're just coming to the edge of this biome, and therefore this whole... he's at the start of the next biome, I think. And so I don't think they're going to bother with him. They're not close enough to perceive him. And I'll pull them down here. This could be tricky. But we'll see. There could be some that are like here, and if I just go vertically downwards, then they'll be able to close in very, very readily. But we'll be able to see them before they get too close, I hope. All right, let's see what we've got. Fatigued, fatigued, slightly fatigued, fatigued. And these are the least fatigued of them, because the breathless ones have been left behind. So I'm still very optimistic that this is going to go as smoothly as it has so far. It's going to continue to go as smoothly as it has so far. Unless one of them just happened to zigzag or zig and just went diagonally, but I think that's super unlikely. A human might have thought to do that, but the AI won't have. And it would have been a very creative human to do that. A guy with a shield and a bow. That's the real. That's the double whammy. Oh, that's not him though. He's just got a shield. Don't know how I'm going to deal with a guy with a shield and a bow. Don't like this. Down in a gutter. Okay. Is it time for another shot? No, he's got the shield. I might have to close to melee on these guys if the guy with the bow has been left behind far enough. But for now, we'll just keep backing up. Both of these guys have shields. If I kill them, I'm going to have to remember to take their shields. Male cowl. And no male cowl. Well, I think I should wait until at least very fatigued. Unless I see a golden opportunity before then. I don't know what that would look like, but I don't think it looks like two guys with shields. Still just fatigued. I think I've fired over half my arrows. It always seems like you've got a whole bunch of arrows until you miss so many times, and then you're like, where did all my arrows go? I need more arrows. I think I've got to just hope that the guy with the bow and arrow is breathless. He probably is, and has been left behind. All right, who's that coming up the rear? None of the front three have ranged. They're all fatigued. I'm getting close to pulling the trigger. Still fatigued. No, we should wait till very fatigued. The adrenaline's kicking in and wanting me to do something, but if there's a dozen of them, we've got to be very, very, very careful with the first few if we want to not have to leave, for one thing. That's a very likely possibility. If we get messed up by the first few, we should still be able to escape. Unless they, unless it's the old poke in the eye. I like the gap between number 1 and number 2. That's why I'm kind of inclined to. But presumably, the one with more endurance will continue to gain on the one with less. So, the gap shrunk a bit. All right. When they calm down, I guess they're resting. Here goes nothing. See if we can take one of them out. Doesn't penetrate. This guy's and he got me in the eye. Doesn't penetrate. Right off the bat, he gets me in the eye. I don't remember if this guy had the... Okay. One down. One down and an 18% eye injury. Thank you very much. I'd like to kill one more. But here's something to think about. I can't see out of my right eye. What if they get me in the left eye? Then it's just game over. I'm blind. If I leave now, I can leave. Let me see this guy. All right, who's coming? Is it shield bow guy? Ah, sigh. Take the guy's shield. And his cowl. He did have a cowl, so that was good. This is dumb. Yeah, this guy here isn't closing in either, and this guy's getting way too close because he's got the bow. I'm only doing 4 miles an hour now. Okay, now we're leaving the bow behind, which is good, and this guy is suddenly interested again. If the bow guy goes off screen, we gained 2 that time. So the lesson, what lesson did we learn? Don't get all excited just because it says fatigued. They can still stab you in the eye. Wait till it says breathless. They can still stab you in the eye then, but I think it's a lot less likely. So because I couldn't discipline myself to just wait a little while longer when everything was going smoothly, now I've got a serious eye injury. I can't see out of my right eye, and I might end up dead. Okay, the bow guy is off screen for now. But he's back. This will be my first failed assault. But as long as we get out alive, with the dog alive, um, that's kind of a victory at this point. As long as we kill a second one. If I ran away now, it would not. It would be shameful. Unless we really don't get a good chance. If this guy refuses to come closer while the bow guy is in range, and so far he's not cooperating. The bow guy's got a long mail cowl on. He doesn't have a shield though. Do I dare to trade arrows with him when I'm at 32% penalty? And like 56%. No, 46%. Math is hard. 46% bow after you take off my penalty. That's not very impressive. We'll see. I haven't given up on killing a few of them, but I've got to kill at least one more, or just not be given the opportunity. See, the guy with the bow is getting closer. This guy is falling behind. I guess I could fire all my arrows. He's very fatigued, but he's gaining. I might get a lucky shot if I fire my arrows. Now the very fatigued guy has got his second wind, and he is charging. Could use all my arrows, but I'm not going to be able to pick them. Well, I've only got 2 fine arrows left. So whatever. I think I will use all my arrows. But not just yet. They can get a little more fatigued. Oh. Well, we're coming to the end of the road, it looks like. What am I going to do when I run out of pine mire? Still just fatigued. But the guy with the bow has fallen off. Maybe he's breathless. Hmm. Very fatigued. Okay. Let's drop the loot. Oh, crap. See, there's the guy with the bow. Let's look at the guy with the bow. He's very fatigued, and he's not wielding the bow. But he'll switch to it if I get close enough. So frustrating. He's very fatigued. And he's wounded. If I were very fatigued and wounded, would I be like, yeah, I'm going to shoot this guy in the eye with an arrow? I don't think so. Is the whole gang just trailing behind them breathless, or I wonder. I think we're going to risk it for the biscuit, fam. This character still feels like he hasn't done anything just really crazy and pulled through. This it's getting an angle on me. Oh, it's so annoying. Very fatigued, still wielding a scimitar. Maybe he's really bad at the bow. I mean, he'd have to be really good at the bow, too. But so far, I don't see a fourth one. Now he's kind of blocking him. Oh, he just switched to the bow, though. Just see that down here? No, I'm not playing that way. Well, I guess I am playing this way. Here we go. Okay. So now I guess we're trading arrows with this guy, and I hope I'm a better shot than he is with my penalties than he is with his penalties. Let's look at them. He's just fatigued, but he's walking lame. So they're both wounded. It's funny that the ones that are keeping up are both wounded. Guy's got a puncture in his shoulder, very fatigued. If he gets me in the other eye, more power to him. Take off that. Whoa. Oh, that made me jump. Wield that. Oh, nice. That's just what I needed. We'll just wait for this guy. Rest. Or actually, we should take a step forward in case he loots something. Club. Club I like. I don't think he can blind me with a club. Bleed from the neck, unconscious. Look at him. Well, he's got a woolen cowl. A cowl covers the head too. It just doesn't cover the face. And I don't think there's a... Anyway, I'm just going to stab him in the neck. The cowl is pretty much toast anyway, I think. Okay. Are the other ones trailing behind breathless? Are they... I don't know what's going on. Oh, this one isn't dead, is he? Or did he? Did he die? I don't see his arrow. No. He did not die. Don't know where his arrow went. Okay. Like, if I just had an 18% injury, I'd be like, who cares? Let's keep going. But when it's to your eye, I'm going to take a pause here. I don't want to do anything rash. I hope you enjoyed that. That might be the whole thing that I show. If it's the whole thing I show, then I left. Thanks for watching. See you next time.